Good morning. It's April 2nd. Second quarter of the year has started. And how many of you, me included, has put action to the challenges in your life? Because every challenge requires action. Where every giant requires action. If you want the giant to fall down, an action has to occur, right? Just like David did. He knew the giant needed to be killed. So he did what? Action. He took however many rocks. Some people say one rock, some people say 3 rocks. We need to find out in the word how many rocks. I'm about to find out the word. How many rocks? Hold on. See, some things you just have to look up for yourself. So, David did just use one rock, one stone. Excuse me. In 1 Samuel 17, verses 32 through 50 is the whole story, right? So, what I'm getting to, in any and every challenge requires action. So the challenge at hand, Goliath walking around for 40 days and nights like he the king, right? Like I'm over this. Can't nobody beat me. That's how the Goliaths in our lives, the giant in our lives, think they can rule over us. But the thing that David had was the Lord with his slingshot and his stone. The Lord brought down Goliath. All God needed was a David, a Shay, a you to take action. So the giant in my life, or one of the giants, I ain't gonna say I just got one giant, but it's my weight. So it will require action for me to overcome this giant in my life. Yes, the Lord is with me, but I have to work with the Lord. The Word of God says faith without works is dead, baby. So if I'm not putting work with the faith, my faith is dying. What is faith? Believing. It's belief. So my belief, I can lose all the weight that I need to lose, is literally dying because I'm not putting any action to the challenge. The Lord is waiting on us. Whatever giant is in your life, talking about me, is in our lives. We walk hand in hand with God with it. Yes. But we have to put action to it. What's in your life? For the first quarter, I know that I've allowed one of them giants to keep me from where I want to be in God, or in my weight, in my faith belief, in my faith systems. Everything requires action. Every single challenge, your health, whatever it is, your wealth. I'm talking to myself, y'all. I'm just sharing with y'all. If I want to be a millionaire, I can't just sit and wish to be a millionaire. I have to put action with my faith. I believe, but my faith will literally die without the work. I hope y'all get that, because I'm getting it. I can't do it by myself. I have to have a team. And when I get the team around me that's inspiring me to knock down that giant of poverty, knock down that giant of my weight, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Y'all be blessed. Have a great, great day. Have a great second quarter. Let's put our faith to work. How we put our faith to work? We have to work. We have to worry. Be blessed.